Next one is William Regal. Apparently, he signed back in maybe the spring of this year, and he's signed a 3-year deal. But all of a sudden, he wants out. Supposedly, reportedly, allegedly, he already wants out because Vince McMahon is gone. William Regal is very good friends with Triple H. There's a great job in it for him in WWE, probably a massive pay rise as well, if he can get out of his contract. Uh, I suppose general thoughts on Regal. How much time did you spend with him when you were in WWE as a Zeb Colter?
I didn't spend that much time with him. I've talked to him several times. Nice guy. We came along about the same. I was ahead of him, but I asked him some questions about English wrestling that I didn't have a question of about or an answer to, and he filled me in. But I think William Regal should be free to do what he wants to do. Now, he could be blocked from going to WWE, but in the point of blocking him, that also maintains that Tony Khan will have to pay him to sit home. What a great deal. So I'm saying, I think if Tony, if he went to Tony and said, "Listen, I want to go back, so let's work out a deal," and we just let it go, I think Tony would agree to it. I don't think Regal is that important for them right now, but he would be important for WWE because he was in their developmental system, and then he went up and he portrayed that role in WWE, and it would be very easy to integrate him back in his old WWE role. So I hope both of them find release or success in one of these. And I don't think Tony would be that hard to deal with. I don't think he's got such a hard on for WWE. It's going to cost him a couple of million or $1 million or whatever he's paying Regal just to thumb his nose at him. It doesn't make sense financially.
I know, but what's the point in signing someone to a 3-year deal if you're just going to let them go anyway? Because the next question is Andrade, and he's the same
Because
thing.
the 3-year deal, he may not have signed unless it was a 3-year deal. See what I mean? He said, "I can't sign it unless it's a 3-year deal." I don't know where that came into it, the 3-year deals, but I think signing 3-year deals for guys actually makes creative less effective. You got 3 years to do something with them. Oh, 3 years, we got a lot of time. Year goes by, you hadn't done nothing with them. Well, we still got 2 more years. Then you got a year left on them. Oh, let's do something with him. But by the time you get him warmed up and hot, his contract comes up. Now we're going to let him go. We're going to renew him. See, when you put somebody on a 3-year contract, I think just this is my opinion, and I think every talent in America is going to get mad at me. But I don't think nobody should be on more than a 2-year contract unless they're the super big stars. And before AEW, they had no need for even 3-year contracts. Like, where are these guys going to get? They have no other place to go. So let's put them on a, and I think that was just to appease the talent. But a 3-year contract, I don't think Cecil B. DeMille could keep some of these guys alive after a year. And I take that back to my days in Memphis, because after you see a guy so many times on your TV, he becomes a part like of the furniture. Like SmackDown 6 months ago, it was the same guys week in, week out, same old tired ass angles, nothing new, nothing fresh, nothing that would revitalize anything really. It was just content with no meaning. And that's what I say when I talk about the newest guy, Bray Wyatt. Now he's exciting now because he's different. One thing I would do with Bray Wyatt when they said that was him going and beating up, LA Knight, I'd go in the ring and have Triple H say, "Why did you do that?" He said, "That wasn't me." And he said, "Yes, it was you." Well, no, you have, I wouldn't, it wasn't me. Because that's what he's saying, right? He said, "I didn't do that." And now you get people saying, "Was it him or not?" But he's saying, "It's not me. It's an alter ego." But can an alter ego actually hurt people? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But if I was Bray Wyatt, he would just be lying out the ass. And remember, Sami Zayn lied when he said he didn't talk to anybody before one of the Usos talked to him last week on SmackDown. Remember Bray Wyatt? Kevin Owens talked to him. You don't watch SmackDown, do you?
No, but I did see clips here and there. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So, and he was talking to him. Then one of the Usos come out and said, "Who are you talking to?" No, and he's paused because everybody saw Kevin Owens there talking to him, and he says, and his eyes moved. Now he's looking for the answer. Nobody. You sure? Now he's got a second chance at redemption, but he didn't take that either. And every little kid out there watching said, "Yes, you're lying." So, and I thought that they handled that very well. Sometimes take it down to a kid's level, and that's where it lays, where it reverberates. And I thought they did a great job just with that scene. So, but going back to the contracts, I don't think, like I said, Cecil B. DeMille, one of the greatest directors of all time, could keep a movie star alive that long in a movie because but years ago he probably could because there wasn't that many. But now with wrestling on TV like it is, very difficult. So I feel for some creative teams, they said, "Hey, do something with Ricochet." Ricochet's been beat more times than a rug. So what are you going to do with Ricochet? One of the greatest technical wrestlers I think I've ever seen because his stuff is flawless. But the problem with him is he can't talk and he can't tell a story. So if you're a story writer and you have somebody that can't tell a story with you, it kind of makes your job a lot harder.